Hey, what's up, fam? I read this issue, number 4 of Fairy Tale City here with a little bit of confusion. Because we look back at the first 3 chapters, we had Bora, the Arachion Sace, and Jose Porla as the villains for those chapters. And then right now we have Avatar, like the, Zareth cult that we got right before the Albreth arc. And that really kind of confused me because you have Bora and Jose, them getting 1 chapters, fine. Jose post Phantom Lord. We never even saw him again after that, so we don't know really what he ever was up to. And Bora, obviously the chapter 1 villain, doesn't hold a lot of weight. But the Araxion Sace, they they were a pretty big group in influential in the story. That was a really good arc. And Avatar is getting at least 2 chapters, so I'm wondering how these guys are holding more weight in this than the the OS. But chapter kind of starts out. They end up robbing a bank. There's only 4 of them for some reason. They're missing Briar and Arlok, and they're holding this whole place. I actually like how I like Galmon's design with his goofy hat on, and they end up robbing this bank. Once the once the Fairy Tale Police team are alerted, Natsu gets an email, and it's pretty much Lucy telling them there's 4 criminals, 30 hostages. They need to come help because she was on her day off, and she was getting ready to go shopping, and she ended up getting caught in this. But while this is all happening, the police arrive, and Mary's able to kind of keep them out by using her black magic to make people all kind of like physically ill. The way her virus black magic works. She started as like a stomach virus, but she can put it up into somebody's brain and kill them. But later we see that Wendy's there. I'm wondering why though she was right as soon as they got in it, put into these magic sealing cuffs instead of everyone else. Everyone else seems to have been, actually I think they all were now that I think about it. Never mind. Never mind on that point. Moot that little bit right there. Obviously she could have healed them all with her ability to debuff like status effects and stuff, or what, cure status effects, cancel out debuffs of the sort. She's done it multiple times, but she easily carried over, I'm guessing, into this spinoff. She goes to try and turn off what is it? I think some security switch, but they end up getting caught, and that's when Lucy drops her phone, and things start to go really heavily south. What she's put up against the wall, and it looks like they're going to torture her, and that's when the chapter ends, leading up into what we'll find out in chapter 5 this week. And that's what I was talking about. It's so weird that they're getting a double. They're getting a, like, early on when they're the first people to get a little heist. That last one of the 1 chapter is the Avatar cult, which is like one of the most nameable small groups in the Fairy Tale main series. But anyway, tell me what you think about this in the comments. Are you enjoying the spinoff? I think it's fun. I like seeing all the characters come back as Simity criminals. I like how they were talking about Zareth and how he'll rule the city at some point. I thought that was fun, and I'm really hoping that I get to see Margeir again as some form of villain in this. Tartarus is where I'm really looking forward to seeing what they're put in within this story arc. But anyway, yeah, tell me in the comments how you feel about this. Thumbs up and like the video. Subscribe if you like this kind of stuff. And do mostly manga and anime things, mostly fairy tale. But otherwise, if you're subscribed already, appreciate it. Thank you. But otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Bye.